Pat McAfee from ESPN on the adversity the Browns have overcome this season to get to their 9-5 record.
It's like Joe Flacco, actually, AJ. Like he comes in off the couch. Drop him in off the couch. And it's like, did they just get better with this guy? And what was the percentage? 24%, 34%? I forget.
I think when Hansen said it on Red Zone, 25, 26, somewhere around 24, somewhere around there.
The percentage of salary cap on IR. Mm-hmm. Now, obviously.
They're banged up.
Both
sides of the ball.
If they were able to win this, Andrew Barry, GM, Cleveland Browns, Stefanski should be in some conversation.
Yeah.
Like, even if they make the play they lose Chubb. Remember that? Chubb was their offense.
Forever ago.
He was their offense, and that was nasty. Then, obviously, Deshaun plays, doesn't play. He's out.
Conklin.
Who knows what they're going to be? Defense, offense, defense.
Both tackles.
Everywhere. It's like they lost. It was just another boom, 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 boom. And now we're heading into Week 16 with this Cleveland Browns team, and we're like, well, hey, the boys play tough.
Yeah, 9-5.
The boys play tight.
Good team.
What a move. What an organization. What a program, the Cleveland Browns. You know, because normally the Cleveland Browns have messed this whole thing up. That would be the history of the Cleveland Browns.
Yeah.
But not this year, AJ. Feels different over there.
And here's a look. It is 26% of the Browns' salary cap that is currently on the injured reserve list, 9-5 on the season. So here is the breakdown of some of it. You see Watson, Chubb, Conklin, Wills, Delpit, Grant, Phillips, Rodney McLeod. Those are all over $1 million. Watson at 19, over 19 million. Chubb over 14 million. Doesn't take into account, the other guys that have missed games, with Denzel Ward missing multiple games. That would be another big hit. So it gives you an idea. Again, it's 26% of the salary cap done for the year. And that doesn't take into account Okoronkwo, who probably won't be playing again this year. Let's welcome in Casey Kinnamon, Dog Pound Daily Network 216. Casey, that's just absurd, the amount of talent in salary cap that is on injured list. It's by far the most in the league.
Absolutely unreal. If someone would have showed that laundry list to you before the season, you were just punting on the year. The fact that they're sitting here at 9-5. I mean, I started an article with it last week. I said the 2023 Cleveland Browns overcome adversity for breakfast. It's the defining characteristic of who I believe this team to be and how we'll view them years from now when we look back. It's just whether it's the injuries or the self-inflicted wounds, it just seems they just keep rolling, and you hear words like next man up, but it's like they're really embodying that. They're really putting that into practice and coming out with wins. It's miraculous, and it's the front office, is the coaching staff. It's every player on that team. It's every player on the practice squad, because they tell you, you need to practice like you're a starter. Well, on this team, you better practice like you're a starter, because you just might be. It's miraculous what they've been able to do, and to be at 9-5 right here. It feels pretty surreal.
All right, here's another one for you. Joe Flacco will make his 4th consecutive start against the Texans. That's the most anybody has made. The first 3 games Deshaun Watson started, that was the only other time they've had a quarterback start 3 consecutive games 1, 2, and 3 of the year. How do you get into any type of offensive rhythm like that?
I've never seen anything like it. I don't, and it's a credit to them that they've been able to generate what they could on offense, just dropping a guy in off the couch and kind of treading water. But I do expect it to get better with the more reps, because as you've seen with some of his interceptions, they're miscommunication interceptions, which to be expected when you're throwing at younger players and they're not seeing it the way you are. Those kind of, that kind of thing will happen. And the only thing that you can get by, you just got to get more reps. The more reps you get, the more understanding you have of each other, and the less you should see that going forward. So 4 straight, it's a streak. Let's keep that going.